Hey, welcome to Club Rich with your girl Ashley Janae. As y'all can see, Anna finally made it into the studio. I'm finally here, you guys, and I got my wonderful unofficial co-host that's sitting in the corner, Mickey Jordan. How you doing, man? Dang, Trevor, Trevor was on the dot, wasn't he? Hey, Trev. So what we got going on for tonight? You sipping and drinking on anything, Mick?
No, no, you know I don't
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What
some
y'all?
water. I want my core.
Cor- hey, y'all. Coors water is the best water in history. It definitely is. Uh, wait. Trevor said he's sipping on some. Trevor, what you got? Some brandy or something over there? I know you got some scotch or something. Something that give you the chest hairs. That's what you got going on. But anyways, you guys, I'm so happy to be in the studio. Look, y'all, this is my first time seeing it, and it is very nice. It's all professional, it's cute and whatnot. Mickey, what you got on these hot topics for tonight? Cause I'm ready to get into it. It's been a real hot week. What's going on in the hot topics world, man?
Not too much. I'm finna get you going 1 second. I was just
You
getting
about
my
to get me
glasses.
going?
I got you right here. I'm finna put it together for you.
Coolio.
Explain.
Hey,
Explain.
Philip,
What
how's it
up,
going?
Philip? Thanks for everybody tapping in. Let me hit this for
Thank
you
you,
right here.
thank you.
Bam. Here you go. Here you go.
Let me see,
I
let me
got you.
see. Oh, this one was cute. I'm trying to share my video. Okay. So I know a lot of you guys, y'all don't care for Drake too much. I love Drake. I do. I love Drake. But looks like Drake he has tied with Michael Jackson for having the most number one singles in Billboard Hot 100 history. How y'all feel about that? Me personally, um, you know what they were saying on I think it was the Breakfast Club the other day, and it kind of it kind of made me iffy about that because now we're in the world of streams. Streams are more easier to achieve versus y'all know on Tuesdays when Circus City and Best Buy used to you had your new releases on Tuesday, you go get your CDs and stuff, and you had to actually go physically go get your CDs and you had to sell physical copies. So now we in the world where you could just go download what Apple Music or whatever, and that's how you get your streams and get your quote unquote album sales. It's not as authentic as it used to be. It used to be some effort that you put into everything. Like me personally, um, my dad used to be into going to Nick's on Pasadena. That was our spot. Nick's um album store. You
Now
know
you talk
Nick's?
about
Yeah.
next. What was that one? That
Pasadena.
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 He just passed too, didn't he? He
Yes,
gone,
rest in
bro.
peace. Rest
Yeah.
in peace. Yep, I just seen that probably about a few weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. So, like I said, the art of selling records is so different now because streaming is so easy to accomplish now. Um,
Answer this question for me with this shit. Do you think that the record industry are playing the entertainers, let me say artists about with the streaming?
um, I think, well, of course, artists are always going to get played, but you know what it is? Um, if they can get away with something, they're gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, who's on the screen? Oh, I don't know. I was looking at someone on the screen. Yeah, we got a screen in here, and I'm able to like see stuff
Oh
as it's
no, that
going.
was me changing. I was putting this telling the people to like, share,
Oh,
subscribe to the
like, share,
YouTube
subscribe.
channel.
Look, y'all, I'm getting used to my new setup. I'm so used to my little ghetto setup at the crib. But nah, streaming is so easy to accomplish, so I don't think that people should get compensated as much. That's how I feel.
I'm just looking at it. I don't want to take too long. I'm just trying to figure out with the direct, because I can't think of that dude's name, but the direct to consumer, like if like how you used to sell your CDs, you can physically. You didn't have to go to the big businesses because you can sell them out the trunk of your
Oh, CD
car.
man,
You know what I'm
CD
saying? But
DVD
it's like
man, bootleg
now,
guy.
but now it's like The streaming, how do they pay them? Because you got to stream, you got to be damn near Drake to really see money.
I don't know what the dynamics is, but yeah, you definitely got to get a nice amount of streams in order for it to count for something. So I mean, this is the world we live in. Think about it. Circuit City is done for. Best Buy don't even have CDs anymore.
But this the question: how why the artists can't still sell their music without having to go through these other industries? When you got YouTube, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got TikTok. Like, how is these record companies still monopolizing when you can upload your music and do direct to consumer?
Well, they got this new thing now called packaging, which includes merchandise. So that's
Right.
that's like the new thing. I know Ray J was talking about that somewhere online, that they do like, okay, you can stream his album, but you get a hoodie when you buy the album and stuff online. So some way somehow that includes a record sale. So it's just like certain things that they do now to kind of, I guess, make it worth your while to stream their music and stuff. Because I mean, let's be honest, music is not selling as much as it used to either. So, and it's not worth buying as much as it used to either.
But you gotta listen to it.
My God, like some of this stuff we was talking about it at work. Some of this stuff I don't want to listen to. Like I just don't. Like I will pop in some stuff from 10, 15, 20 years ago and be happy and satisfied with listening to that. Like all this new music, it really has to be really catchy or something that I really, really like for me to, actually say I'm about to go and buy that on Apple. Like I might listen to it and be like, I'm not downloading this mess and keep it pushing.
That's what I think they kind of messed the people up with that streaming. They call themselves hurting the artists, but you really, then it's how they can lowball them because you have to buy actual copies, and now you can't just you can get one song. When you wanted them song, you had to buy the whole album to get the song that you wanted to hear.
You know what streaming and stuff reminds me of? Remember we can go in FYE and you can go and listen to snippets of an album
Right.
before you even buy it. You had your little headphone station, you can listen to it. That's what like Apple Music and all them remind me of now. So if you hear some songs on the album that you're not feeling, you might not buy the whole album. You might just buy the single that you like, and that's gonna be the end of that.
Right. That's what I feel.
So, oh well, I'm glad I'm not an artist because you know what? Another thing too, they have to tour. That's where the money comes from now.
Right.
So as an artist, if you don't tour, you don't get paid. You don't do club appearances, you don't get paid. That's where we at now. So you actually got to work a little bit harder, which is good because some of these people don't have as much talent as people from 10, 15 years ago. So they got to get in where they fit in.
You right. You right. You ready for this next topic?
Yep, yep, yep. I see you, Phil.
I got you. I got you.
Child, this pissed me off so bad when I seen this earlier. So the White House announces that they will be providing a million, one a million. I'm lying, 100 million in relief funds for Palestine. Um,
Palestinian.
well,
Is it correct?
Palestinian people. My bad, you guys, or I get canceled real quick for the one time. But no, this kind of pissed me off. I understand, but at the same token, 100 million is a lot of money to donate to somewhere else, where 100 million is needed for a lot of these cities in the U.S. Like I just don't understand, where do we be coming up with money to give to other folks, but we can't find money to keep these schools open. We can't find no money to for homelessness, the poverty, all this kind of other stuff. But you're willing to give that much money to people that it don't directly affect. Well, I guess it does affect us, but you get what I'm saying.
All day.
I,
But they sitting, but that's peanuts to what they finna send to Ukraine, what they trying to send to Israel. It's like, but that's like here, you want to give they Flint water bad, but yet you can go fund these wars. That's my thing with the United States. It's like, come on, take care of home. But
I remember during the summer seeing pipes just sitting, like you could tell that they're new pipes to replace the old ones, just sitting out, on people's curbs and stuff because they haven't replaced them yet, and they were there for a very very long time. And from what I heard, that they what was running out of funds or whatever the case may be at that point, or some kind of bull crap they was coming up with. And it's like, so you running out of funds for that, but you have
Make you holler.
that's why I'm glad I'm not in politics, y'all. I let the rest of y'all on the channel do the politics. I do the gossip. I don't do the politics.
I understand, understandable, but it is, you know, it's sad that what you see what we doing. But if you notice, a lot of the Americans is not going for a lot of the just sending money here, you sending money there, and they looking at
Mm-hmm.
home
And
is
you,
not right.
and another thing that's kind of related to the situation, we're getting to the point that election season is right around the corner, right?
Yes,
And so a lot of the moves that are being made by our current president, a lot of people are not feeling at all. And so with him actually discussing the possibility of wanting to run again, and I don't understand why because he's too old, but the
the
possibility
shade, the shade.
he wants to run again. And then of course we already know who the possible opposing
Candidate.
candidate is. People are kind of looking at the other side like, I mean, is it that bad over there?
Listen,
Now it's got to be rough when people looking at Trump and they like, mm, mm.
because they looking at what the, okay. I know you don't really like the politics, but just look at it from this standpoint. This is a democratic city, right? Democratic governor. Democratic. The Democrats got the House in far state of Michigan, and look how bad Flint looking. So now you go back to Biden. He a Democrat. I remember all this. It seemed like a lot of blacks are starting to get off that Democratic plantation.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I am not a part of neither. I said that on here before too. I don't believe in political parties. I really don't. At this point in time, I don't believe someone that looks like me should be believing in a political party. Not at all. Because if you look at both sides of the coin, they don't necessarily benefit us 1000% anyways. It's
Right.
things that you could pick and choose from each side that you're like, okay, okay, okay. But
Yeah.
like I said, Trevor, independent. I think that especially black folks, we need to get to the point that we are freeing our minds, like you said, from the slave mentality and get into thinking for ourselves.
Right.
Stop trusting government to spoon feed us. We have to start thinking for ourselves because shoot, it's a lot of stuff that's going on right now that I do not agree with our current administration. I don't like it. I don't care for it. And to be completely honest, when we were dealing with Orange Man, it was a couple things that I actually kind of agree with that he was doing, even though I didn't care for him as a person.
Right.
But it was certain things that were getting done
Right.
that I did agree with. So I mean, it makes you scratch your head a little bit.
Make you scratch your big time when you
Yeah,
looking at how you see how things is. It's like,
y'all don't cancel me either, but
listen, I ain't gonna go and tell you. It shook my world when I found out I had some family members who didn't vote for Biden. And I went out there and y'all thinking my whole family Democrats. I'm thinking, then I had some break it down because I was like, well, they say Trump is racist. He was like, man, you don't think Democrats are racist? And I was like, and gave me gave me a
Trevor,
rundown. And then you looking at it now, the Democrats in power. What's going on?
chaos.
Did we get any? Did even blacks get put on the agenda? Did they get some things passed
Oh,
for the have us
the
go vote for them?
Biden lost me when he put a halt on student loans, right? Took them off of everybody credit report. We over here parlaying. Shoot, I got about 30 grand got erased. I called my pops. I said, "You see them student loans off the credit reports?" And for him to be like, "All right, now, I told y'all that I was gonna do X, Y, and Z. Now I couldn't necessarily do that, so just gonna go ahead and put that back on y'all at the end of the year. My bad." Like, what the hell? This is one of the main reasons I voted for you, you old hag.
Oh shit! I'm just. I think if they run him back, and if
No.
Trump is the
Mm-mm.
candidate, Trump gonna beat him this time. I don't think
I
people gonna
I
vote for him.
truly believe Trump. If Trump came through, I think he's gonna win this time around. Now, what kind of diabolical plan he has? That's what I'm afraid of. That's the only thing I'm afraid of is what he's gonna come out like out of his bag with.
I think you're gonna see a lot of blacks. It's not gonna show up for the Democratic Party this time. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think you're gonna see like how Hillary got the backlash
Mm-hmm.
when she was talking all that about Obama when she was running against him, and people didn't forget. So when she went to run against Trump, people didn't forget how Hillary acted. So I think it's gonna be the same thing. She like how she thought she was just gonna guarantee the black vote. That's how most Democrats is. I think Biden,
She tried to use that to her advantage so
yeah,
bad. I'm like, child, we know you ain't squat either, but we gonna deal. But we know you ain't squat. Yeah, she wouldn't have lasted.
I think Democrats got to get somebody different. If they're gonna put Biden back up there, I truly believe I wouldn't. I probably would walk, just step back. I ain't, I probably wouldn't. I vote, but I wouldn't. I leave the president thing, probably blank, or I go put down other.
What's she talking about? She obviously doesn't know what Trump has done for our people. I just agreed and said that he's done some good things for.
No, no, that's some paradox. No, because you got some. I guess you got some. They start out, but I'm not. I'm gonna say this though. I'm not all the way just
Mace
gonna
for
go.
president.
What up? I ain't gonna go all the way for what's the name though. Like I'm just not gonna say. To me,
I am done with political parties. I have
yeah,
said that last election. I ain't side with nan one of them. I'll write myself in next time we
yeah.
go.
The most important thing I think is your local election. No.
Yeah, yeah. If people see, people don't understand how government works. President is just a piece of the puzzle,
Yeah,
and it's actually not the most important piece. It's not.
because he got bosses.
Yeah, he has people he has to report to. What you think Congress and all that stuff is for? He can't just be like, "All right, y'all asked for it. Here you go." Like, y'all need to go back to Northern. I know some of y'all had to go to Zimmerman, but I need y'all to go back and figure out the branches of government.
Yeah, the branches of government it'll be rough.
Oh man, but no. On a serious note, like I said, this ain't even just for black people because I'm not even gonna make it a race thing. Everybody should get to investigating and dive deep into being in an independent party. I feel like that's gonna be one of the things that's gonna hit the ticket real tough next year. It's just all these different independent parties popping up. I think that's gonna hit a lot next
So
election.
you think people getting tired of the Republicans and the Democrat, the two-party system?
Yeah, because both of them be lying about everything. Like they might come through on a couple things, but let's be honest, y'all. Last couple times we done voted for some folks, they done said a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. A lot of promises, a lot of we're gonna turn it around, oh, we're gonna change. That's the big word.
Yeah.
Change.
Oh, they find them slogans, don't they?
Change.
How they do? They changing your ass back to how it was before.
I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what changed other than the gas prices and the fact that a carton of eggs is $30. That's the only thing I see
and,
that
and the cost and the minimum wage ain't going up.
ain't going up. You know what? I was paying a little bit of attention to the GM situation, and people were commenting online and saying how their starting wages might start at like I think I seen 30, I done seen 20. Um, if this is something that they was able to negotiate now that everybody done cussed them out and stopped working, they could have been paying these people this. Truth be told, my grandfather worked for GM and he used to make bank. Now this was in the late 80s, early
Right.
90s.
Before they got hit, that says too many Cadillacs riding around in Flint.
Yeah, but he used to make bank doing absolutely nothing. Shout out to him, rest in peace. But doing absolutely nothing. I done heard my stories. They said people used to punch in, go cut their grass, come back and punch out for lunch. That's how I used to be back then.
Because they had family, they were pulling for each other.
It's too cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
I couldn't work for GM. I'm sorry. It's just too much chaos.
I feel you. I feel you. I
What's
feel you.
next on the list,
I got
man?
you. I
I'm
got you.
enjoying my little time up in here
How you
tonight.
like being? Oh shit! You didn't tell me you was gonna pull him
Oh,
up.
okay. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead and get into
yeah.
the chaos.
Old Smollett himself,
This idiot. No.
Juicy. He brought Juicy on the show. Let's go.
Juicy Smollett. So Jesse Smollett. Actually, okay, I just seen a movie with his sister that has Jamie Foxx and it called The Burial. I ain't reporting on them. Seen the movie on Amazon. Amazon Prime. Y'all please check that out with Jamie Foxx and his sister what's her first name?
I know who you talking about, but I can't think of her first name.
Last name Smollett, just like his.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie, The Burial. Check it out, y'all. But this guy decides that he wants to report into rehab for whatever reasons, and he's not disclosing exactly why. Went to silly, but yeah, he's not disclosing exactly why he's going into rehab. Let me tell you. So shout out to my people, TGIF, with Claudia Jordan, Al Reynolds, and Funky Dineva. They kind of broke this down a little bit. They were saying that basically he's trying to quote unquote do damage control, but it's a little bit too late. So basically, like he's trying to allegedly like make a ploy to make it seem like he was maybe on drugs and stuff when he lied about the whole kidnapping and all that kind of stuff. So he's trying to like I guess clean up the image a little bit, but he's doing everything but apologizing. I think he's missing a key component in all this bull crap that he done pulled over the last couple years because he's still lying about it. And then the two what was the African guys that supposedly beat him up and all that stuff, they are coming out now and saying that it's some more people that helped with this. Not just them two. It's some other people that were involved and they just have not been named or put out there because of course them two they got videotape. So that's the only reason why we know that they had any involvement. But um yeah,
When
he
cloud chasing goes wrong.
this just makes him look a little more goofy than he already has because my thing of it is okay, we already know it's a hoax. Okay, cool. So are you basically like everybody said he does not have a drug problem too? This is alleged. What about the Will Smith? Like, I'm gonna skip Will Smith for this week because I'm tired of
He
them.
been taking
I'm
abuse.
tired. Actually, I think I do got I might have a Will Smith thing on the list. I don't know. We gonna say that for next week because I got a feeling she gonna do something else that's gonna be adding to the saga of the Will Smith drama. But anyways, yeah, they're saying that Jesse Smollett does not have a drug problem at all. He's doing this, like I said, to kind of clean up the image and make it seem like he's just been going through it all these years, and that's why he.
Well, this is Holly weird.
Why would you fake a drug addiction out of all things? Like that's alleged, y'all, because I don't want to get sued. But why would you? Why would you fake that all these years? Like I can't. I can't.
Had one of the most controversial shows on the net. Blew that. Do you think it was from that? That's probably the backlash because he got that whole show canceled.
And what's so sad is I don't even know why he felt like he needed more attention because he was really one of those people that skyrocketed the gay culture on prime time TV. Whether you liked it or not, they had that representation, and it was hardcore on that show. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he was probably a trendsetter, if you want to say, for the community. And so that's why I'm like, man, what else do you want? You getting the attention that you need.
That's Hollywood for you. Holly weird.
Highly weird, child. Get that child off my screen.
You ready for the next one? You brought Juicy in here.
Juicy done ticked me off this week.
Let me go put this one on. Bam. Oh shit.
Heh.
Man.
All right, y'all. So I know y'all done heard about the news of rapper Jeezy and his wife, Jeannie Mai. I think that's how you say May. Um, he filed for a divorce from her a few weeks back, and she's went on a couple, like a little mini press tour, but not really necessarily explaining what was going on, but just giving us an update on how she's doing, how everything's coming along with them or whatever the case may be. And he finally put out a statement um this week. And you know what's crazy though? Before he put out the statement, he actually went on a talk show this week and stated that he has been depressed for the last 7 8 years or whatever. And I guess this is during the course of their marriage, of course, because they were only married for 2 years and they got a baby. I don't even think she's one yet, or maybe she just turned one. She might not even be one yet. So I just thought it was amazing that he's been talking about everything except for the obvious, like, oh yeah, I done got divorced or I'm filing for divorce or whatever. You know what's weird to me, y'all? When a man files for divorce, I always feel like that's so weird because I'm like, usually the men be the mess ups in the marriage, and then the woman be like, all right, you gotta go. So it's like it's weird when a man just get fed up with a marriage because a lot of times a man will stay around and don't even be happy, just be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
He get comfortability.
Yeah.
I'm here. This, so you know what? I ain't gonna some. No, you know what? Some men want to make it work. I think this shit Jeezy them did. I think you know how they do Hollywood when you get with this person and it's like
It turns you into like a clean slate. I think he's trying to clean up the Jeezy image, and I think that was his opportunity. I think that's what it was. Um, she, from what I was told, she started off as being a part of his wardrobe team or whatever, and so it kind of blossomed from there because she actually is into fashion.
yeah, she had. Oh damn, I didn't know she was a stylist. Then what you saying? Because I was looking at it, and they also said she had connections. Because I've been looking at some of the blog different sites too, and they were saying like Jeezy wanted to get from that drug dealer image, basically like how not Jeezy, how Jay Z and Beyonce got out of that, and he trying to get into the corporate world. But I think
But you got to put some love in the mix of doing stuff like
but,
that. You know what I'm
but
saying?
when you do stuff, it's like it
And they
was
gonna work.
business. It was never that it was just
To me, it looked like it was never gonna work. Like she would bring him on what's that show? The talk
talk
that she had,
right.
the real. That's
The
what it was called,
real,
the
the
real.
real, the real.
So it's been canceled since then. But she would bring him on, and you could tell that he just did not want to be there. It was like I'm gonna try, but this is not my deal. I think about it. He's been with people like Keisha Cole, other people that they're not really Hollywood type people. They just happen to be talented people that's famous. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
basically just
Yeah.
got
Like that, but she just happens to be a famous person, period, for whatever it is that she does.
that can get in them circles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I hope we wrong, but I think for the most part, I think they whole situation was kind of built off, she makes me look good, she makes me look like I'm getting my life together. And I just hate the fact that they brought a kid into that situation
Yeah,
because she used to talk about it so much on the show that she divorced her first husband because he wanted kids and she didn't. So she changed her whole mind when she got with Jeezy because she felt comfortable enough to do that just for this to happen. I feel so bad for her because I don't think she planned this. You know what I'm saying? I think that she really thought that he was into all that. You know what I'm saying? And he probably got into it. And, she want to put everything on Instagram and Facebook and give everybody intimate details of what's going on in their life. And he's not like that. You know what I'm saying?
did he? Do you think it was harder because he stepped out of his race?
That too. But I feel like for the most part, I've seen a lot of support for them. You know what I'm saying? But you still got the people that say stupid stuff and don't agree or whatever the case may be. So no.
Yeah, I feel you.
No.
But we'll be able to report back on him some
We
way.
are. We're gonna keep y'all updated. Hopefully they work it out because she really wants to to see what can happen from that. So I really do hope that they work it out because it's a little tiny baby involved. Yeah, that sucks.
So ain't no different than we seen stuff. It's just they got money. People get together. They be. That's when you get together for the wrong reasons.
Wrong reasons, child. We done been there, done that.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, what's next on the
I got.
list?
Hold on, let me blow it up for you. I'm gonna blow it up.
I
Ooh.
loved this so much. Y'all, Missy Elliott has been doing her thing for some years, and it's like she's really an inspiration now. She has Graves' disease and some other illnesses that kind of messed with her over the years, and she lost weight. She got into healthy eating and all that kind of stuff, and um, like nowadays, it's like she's aging in reverse.
Not all the poison that's in it, like a lot of the bad eating and
She looks
drinking.
so good, so good. I need to reverse myself, cause child, all I do is eat. Anyways, she got a street named after her. Man, this child been in the game for years, and you mean to tell me she's just now getting a street named after her in Virginia? That's crazy.
But Dayton families, did they get their street yet?
Not that I heard of.
Okay.
But y'all, what's y'all favorite Missy Elliott song? Y'all put it in the chat if y'all still around. Y'all done went to sleep on me.
Super duper fly.
Yeah, what is my favorite Missy song?
I'll let you know up there. I ain't gonna do that. What's the one that I'll tell you.
The song that I want to say, I can't even say the title of the songs
I
on
know what
air.
you talking about. Me neither. That's why I like that one.
The little R&B joint.
Yeah, that was a dope. That was, but I liked it when she did that song with LSG when they had Coco, Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill, Faith Evans. Yeah,
What song was that?
it's off LSG album, Levert, Sweat and Gill.
Oh, hey
yeah.
man, they used to. I seen them in concert. They came to the Soaring Eagle. It was them, Drew Hill. I forgot who else. It was about 10 plus years ago. It was nice. Trevor, you so goofy. Um, she had a lot of hits too. A lot.
Wrote a lot of.
Wrote. I didn't realize how much she wrote until they had some kind of VH1 special about her. Like they did like a tribute, and she wrote a lot of Fantasia stuff and what? Who else?
Jodeci, remember her and she
She
was in
had
that group
she
Sister.
yeah she had a group that was kind of like modeled off of Jodeci back in the day, and she used to jam on there.
Sister,
Cause she
yeah.
wasn't rapping at all at that
Nah,
point.
she was
She
singing.
was singing. So yeah, she been around for quite some time. It's her- Oh yeah, she got the stuff on there.
Yeah, he said 1 minute.
Shall I go? Look, we could go on all night. It ain't gonna stop no time soon. No, she got them hits going
She
on.
got class you can still listen to now.
You know what it is with me? Like I was saying earlier, it's certain artists that like when you talk about them, you always smile and be like, oh my God, I can remember when this song came out. I can remember that song came out. These artists nowadays, 10, 15 years down the line, we is not going to have that same effect. Like I don't even want to say this child name, but the sexy reds of the game.
Oh my God.
10, 15 years down the line, I don't even want my son to get on YouTube and be like, you know what I seen today? I seen a throwback. So, oh God, child, what is it? Don't tell me what it is.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just the times that we in. Because I remember back when they thought NWA came out, they thought that was edge. You know, now this shit they got now is the edge. They didn't went over the cliff with this.
You know what's so funny? You say NWA. So I was watching Vlad TV earlier, and he was interviewing Faison Love,
Yeah, right.
and they were saying that back in the day, the people were so up in arms when NWA came out because of what they were talking about. But of course, the songs that they put out, they was only reporting what they seen.
Right.
It wasn't like they was making anything up. And he said that they was just so up in arms, like in Compton and in LA and just that whole area, like they was so up in arms about them. And I'm like, if they was tripping about them, golly, I know they tripping now, cause shoot.
Just think what Pac said. He said, I'm gonna spark the flame for the ones coming after me. And there's some ones that came after him. Oh my God, if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
27.
was saying about the clone, that movie Clone Tyrone.
Oh yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I'm probably gonna watch it this weekend.
But when you see,
Free yourself, girl. Yes, that was the top one on the list because
I'm just saying when you see the clone, we seeing it's just getting the music getting more. It's not.
hey, samples are like out of control right now.
Yeah.
Sampling is out of control. You could turn on the radio and sit in the car. Say, what's the little kid bop station we got? 93.7. Turn it on there. Sit in your car for about 30, 40 minutes. I don't even know how many samples you're gonna catch, but you're gonna catch quite a few. Quite a few. Like it seems like all these new songs is a sample of something. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
And it's like now you got the kids that's 10, 15 years old. They telling you that this Mariah Carey song is brand new. Like, child, this song came out 30 years ago.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a new song. Like, no, it's not, baby. It's not.
you know what? When you see it, it's just like you see it in every verse. It's just because at one minute it was lyrics. You know, you want to see the lyrics, the cadeness in it. It's like nah, they just. I ain't gonna say that somebody don't put their pride into doing music. Cause now you can throw anything out. Remember, a song could be hot for damn near a week, then that'll go out. Look at Days Loaf. You know what I'm saying? How she was hot at
She
one time.
started a whole and my ex actually knows her, but um she started a whole trend with the way that females, uh like you said, their cadence and how they sound on their songs. Not like when she kind of fizzled out for whatever reason, it seemed like people picked her ball up and just kept rolling with it.
You said, but it's like rap. It had a cycle. Just think about it. When you had the '69 boys, you had everybody had
Twerk
that.
songs
Yeah,
and all that
it had
booty music.
it had its time. Luke them had their time. Then MWA had their time. You had Rap a Lot had their time. You had Death Row. You had like every region. Then they got their time on how the music was. You know, the booty music would stay for a minute, and you get back to the gangster rap. Then you get back to the
Now we
conscious
back
rap.
into the little twerk music and
Yeah,
stuff again.
it's like
Remember Sir Mix a
yeah,
lot. Oh my
yeah.
god.
And his stuff seemed PG now.
Compared to now, he ain't
Right.
talking about nothing.
So it's like you see it, and it's like right now, it's just to me, it's like the raunchiness has really took control. It ain't like you used to can go like you got your J. Cole's, you got your Kendrick Lamar, but during the time it was like it was balancing out. That's all I'm saying. It's like you know the everybody had what they wanted, but it's not. It's like everything is just oversaturated.
It's definitely oversaturated in my opinion. And like I said, it's gonna get to the point that like my kids, they fairly young, but it's gonna get to the point where they gonna be thinking like all these songs that's coming out now is brand new. All these sample songs and stuff. I can't even I'm trying to think of a song that got a sample in it right now. What she just said, that On My Mama song. That was a song that was in the club about 10, 15 years ago when I first really started partying like that. And a girl that remixed it now. My kids probably think this a brand new song. I'm like, nah, baby, I used to dance to this back in the day.
I was thinking, Ice Spice. I guess that's the new young girl that can rap. And
If that's what you
they
want to
use.
say.
I'm just listen. I was watching Drink Champs. Let me get them a shot. I was watching one of theirs, and
She was on there?
no, Warren G was on there,
Oh.
and he was saying how her son, people ain't understanding. That's a lot of Nate Dogg. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nate Dogg. He was like he was breaking it down. He said a lot of these rappers are. Look what Nate Dogg. He brought the singing in. The melody is just like
You know his son does music too and kind of has the same groove going on
right.
that his dad used to do. But yeah, shoot.
It's just it's like it's really like it's crazy like how you said that because I like what Frey Daddy said what
Mm-hmm.
she said it's what they say there's no filter anymore. We had to guess what music. There's no finesse.
Definitely.
See, because you had the native tongues like Queen Latifah, you had Tribe Called Quest. It's
That
like,
whole music scene was dope because it was they was talking about something and they
but you
was real
still
clever.
had NWA, and you still had Ghetto Boys during that time. It was like,
But they content though was something special because they was actually talking about something. It made sense
yeah,
what they was talking about. Now people put a song together and it just as long as it rhyme, they there you go.
yeah, yeah. I like to see that as they projects go on. Like, okay, they get their first one, they growth. When I be seeing all your projects is the same, like you don't show no growth.
It's just a whole bunch of as long as the beat is what they need it to be, they fine. I don't think anybody what
Dude, Trevor said, dude, even dancing left something to imagination. Now twerking, nah, they all the way right down, filthy with
it's
it.
crazy the stuff that they put on the radio. Matter of fact, what did I see? Oh my god, I had to bring her up again. Sexy Red. They had the hip hop awards for BET like about two weeks ago,
Yeah,
and they had her performing and stuff. And I'm sitting here like, child, that Pound Town song front and center. I'm like, we doing this on live TV? Okay, okay, yeah.
man, I'm with you, Trevor. Said the next generation, they just gonna be baby making on the dance floor.
Shoot, they was doing that at the teen parties,
Yeah,
Trevver.
but it just seems like they putting it more out in the front, over
Nah,
sex. It's
it's
showing over sex
it's
to the
very
over sexualized. I
yeah,
mean,
it's a lot. It's a lot. I'll take your sexy red and I'll raise you. Yeah, child, I was innocent. Yeah, whatever. She out here naming them folks. Yeah, y'all tell us where y'all from, cause I got a feeling there's a lot of y'all in the chat that is not from Flint. I'm just curious, where y'all from? Y'all throw it in the chat real quick. Anyways,
so how you like being in the studio for the first time?
how do I like being? It's very comfortable. I feel like a journalist, like a journalist.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm just
I'm gonna
saying,
have to go get me a suit to put on next time. Come.
are you gonna change it up? You gonna come with
I'm about to start changing it up, y'all. For real. I'm usually we know where you from, Trevor. Oh, but listen, okay, you from Flint. Okay. What about you, free what is it, free daddy? Free daddy.
that,
I see how she spelt that. Is that what that say? Free daddy?
that's what I'm thinking. FREDAT.
That's funny. Um yeah, I like it in here. I see you done concocted some stuff real quick because child, I'm like, how long he gonna take to do this studio? But as y'all can see, he took his sweet time and got everything together. This ain't no overnight process, y'all. You got to put some little blood, sweat, and a couple paychecks.
Ah, she said, yes, you the first one to say it right.
That is
Free daddy.
hilarious.
That's what's up. She said, I think I was messing it up the whole time.
Nah, I'm glad that I could see it on the screen. That's why I had my glasses on at first, but my little eyelashes was flapping on them. But suit Ashley, I'm down for that. I can get an awesome picture of that. Make it great. Yes, see, we gotta have my Michelle Obama suits. Y'all know y'all used to criticize her for how she dressed because she used to be fly.
I agree with you.
She did. She used to be fly, but they didn't like the toned arms and that she had a nice body and stuff. I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. She said, raised in Flint, but I'm a Tri City girl, beach or Saginaw.
Okay,
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
she dangerous.
Thanks for tapping in then. The Buck Way of Saginaw. Or as they say, Sag Nasty.
Sag nasty. We're gonna have to go out and Saginaw and oh, it's this food place. I can't think of the name of it, and she might know the name of it. It's a soul food place. It's right off the highway. Man, oh my god. They got like they known for their pot roast. It's so good. I had like I think it was because I was having my pregnancy cravings at the time. I would go get roast, mac and cheese, some green beans, and some yams. And it was so good. Please, if you know Magic Kitchen, oh my God.
Okay, you went down there to Saginaw, huh?
Child, my ex used to have me all over the place. We'd go shopping and then we'd come. eat there on the way back. It's right off the highway, right? She'll probably respond. Yeah, if it's right off the highway, it's what I'm thinking. It was so good.
Good food down
Heck yeah, shout out to Magic Kitchen, man. Y'all gotta come to Flint. Come get y'all a food truck and come down here or something. The
there.
smothered turkey.
I might have to go down there and check out Magic.
Hey y'all, Magic Kitchen. She know exactly what I was talking about because I'm like, child, directing the
Oh
heck.
shit!
Child, I was in the parking lot looking around. I had to reach under the seat and stuff.
I'm gonna have to go with my cousin. That's the old stomping grounds. Go down there. 'Cause, that's what I think. What's that? La Familia was down there. I remember back in the day.
Oh,
My
for real?
uncle had a newspaper, Saginaw Bi-Weekly. Rest his soul. But we used to go down there to the gold. I mean, go down there and get the golden taco.
Mm,
It was a big.
Hey, okay, before we get off, y'all. Why y'all was having this debate? They said Flint people are the only people that Friday taco shows. I did not know that.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I went to look at. She said, "Free Daddy said, listen, we cook this way. That's for sure."
Hey, if that's a representation of y'all, I truly believe it. Then
What was you just said again?
what was I saying? I forgot that quick. What was I talking about, y'all? Oh, frying taco shells.
Right.
Child, they had a full debate on that on Facebook, and I'm like, so we're the only people that fry our taco shells? That's not a thing everywhere?
I ain't gonna lie. When I went to Cali, I've been to Cali. They say, listen,
Cookies.
Back in the day, that's
what you know about some cookies.
I went to no, I went in Cali. I didn't. Even in Arizona, they gave you the corn shit, the soft shit. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't used to that.
Oh no. Or of course, when you get like something like a burrito or something,
Oh, see, nope. Trevor said, hold up, because Trevor from AZ.
Hold on.
He grew up next to Mexico. The Nanas fried the taco shells.
Well, then what's the debate about the taco shells? Then you say he was from Arizona.
Yeah, that's what he stay on the border.
Oh, and they got a lot of Mexican folks in Arizona too.
Yeah. It used to be Mexico at one time, just like California.
Man, I'll probably get real fat. Y'all think I done gained some weight now, child? Don't put me. My foster mom did back when I was young. So what's the debate about? I think people they just kind of pick and choose. Like, you know how Taco Bell, when they do their burritos, they fry the actual closing of the burrito.
Right.
But for the most part, that's the only time that I've seen something be like a soft shell or whatever.
Right.
That's the closest I done seen to it. I usually see people fry their shells.
That's all I ever do. But I mean, when I was out there, like you go on the west side, I don't know, man, my girl, did we go to Vegas? I don't think we ate tacos out in Vegas, but I know when we was in was it like that? Oh, they give you them already hard shells. They give you like them store bought shells.
Oh, the what's the name of the company? Ortega.
Yeah, they give you them. I used to be like, oh.
She said, "Where's the football tailgating party?" I didn't know that we what? Oh, for the Michigan and
Michigan State.
Yeah. Shoot. He's silly. Shoot, you lying. I use me some grease up myself. I don't know where you went, Trevor. We gonna sop them up. Matter of fact, you gotta let us sit there and drain on some paper towel before you get your life together.
You have an acid reflux from the tacos.
Child, been there, done that too. I'd be like, put a couple paper towels in that basket. But yeah, I'm excited about. Okay, y'all. So one more thing before we get off, because I know we got to get kicked off in a second, right? So how y'all feel about the possibility of these Lions maybe heading to the Super Bowl?
We going Detroit all day. Lions.
So you think it's a possibility?
Listen, I gotta believe in them. I mean, really, yeah, because the NFL is kind of, you seeing a little parody right now.
You know what I like? They kicking butt. Like, it ain't even like they winning by 1 or 2 points. It'd be a blowout just about these last couple games.
We deserve it though. All of the beat downs.
Yeah, we done got blue.
2 playoffs, 2 in my lifetime. That's it. What, 3?
So they saying that because of Usher doing his thing, that it's gonna have to be in Vegas.
For real?
Yeah.
Trevor.
What Trevor talking about?
He hating on the Lions.
Man, Trevor, get up out of here. We kicking you out.
He hating on the Lions.
Who you want, Trevor? Who you trying to see do the little playoff action? Who you banking for, man?
Oh, his team, Arizona, they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, you better off going ahead. Come over to the winning team, Trev. It's okay.
Right. I gotta get my blue mask. I'm coming in with my blue Lion ski
You
mask
know
on.
what's crazy now? I remember a point in time when you go in like a Myers or a Kmart or something like that back in the day. It'll be lion stuff in that boy until you turn blue like the shirt. Now you gotta search for lion gear. Like I went in Target last week and I'm literally going through Red Wing stuff and Michigan State stuff. And I'm like, where the heck is the Lions gear? And when I tell you it was like maybe a couple shirts just scattered through all this stuff that was Lions geared. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
They the shit right now.
Man.
Trevor, we not delusional. We just winning.
You delusional, Trevor.
We just winning.
You said your team sucks, so you can't talk to us. You can't sit with us.
We're on the winning side.
But this is what I was getting at real quick before we get off. Because we only got a couple seconds.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tear Detroit up, like not literally, because y'all would take that literal. We're gonna have to go and sit in Detroit. If they get this Super Bowl action, because I know they probably not gonna have the Super Bowl in Detroit. Okay, cool. We all got to go to Detroit and chill there the day of the Super Bowl. Like it's mandatory. It's only 45 minutes. We have to be there.
Nah, you know what? I'll be down there, but if they get to the Super Bowl, I gotta get out in Vegas.
Oh heck, I'm not taking no flight. I'm not no. Oh no.
Not to Vegas, man. Do you know how?
Do you know how horrible like everything could? No, I can't do it.
You know what? It is gonna be crowded because I did that.
Shut up, Trevor. For emotional time. Shut up.
Oh, Trevor, I got you. I got you.
But yeah. So you ain't gonna try to crowd up Detroit. I think that's a better decision.
You know, it would be nice to go down there, probably. Yeah,
you know how crazy everything is gonna be in Detroit. Period. Just because it's us. Like I'm going. I know for a fact I am. I hope and pray that we get locked in. I hope and pray. And by the looks of it, we might.
If they make the playoffs, I go down there. You know, I know the tickets is like unbelievable right now. I know my cousin probably mad. He's like, we should have got our tickets.
Man, look, I went online. Cheapest ones I seen was like 140 something. And that was the suck seats.
The nosebleed.
Yeah. I'm not doing it. Oh, lip gloss. But yeah. I'm going to Detroit. But anyways, you guys, let me let y'all out of here. We done went over our time. Thank y'all for tuning in the Club Rich. I appreciate y'all. And I love this little, little scenery that we got going on, Mick. We got some more things coming up. So. Always cooking. I'm always eating, as y'all can see. So we'll see y'all this time next week. Peace out, y'all.